Okay, before we continue, I just want to hear from John Fetterman himself. Watch this, please.
Well, I feel it's, a little more freedom, which should be bipartisanship, you know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know why the right side seems to be losing their minds over it. Like, dogs and cats are living together and, like the world's spinning off its axis. But, I think it's a good thing.
Okay, Jimmy Failla is going to have a go at this. Are you with me? Dress like a slob and you don't get respect.
Oh, no, I'm all the way with you on this because I just think it's so beneath Congress. Like, first of all, Congress has an approval rating of 19%. I love that Schumer was like, I've got it, casual Fridays. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You're supposed to be dressing for the job you want. Isn't that what they always say? Yeah. So apparently the job Fetterman wants is selling weed behind a bowling alley. Like, what is he wearing? This is the United States Senate, okay? We're not making a big deal out of nothing. We're making a big deal out of our country relaxing its standards. We are a country in decline, and now we're not even keeping up the appearance that we're managing this thing. Okay, when you start, remember, like there used to be signs at stores. It was like no shirt, no shoes, no service. Right. Like you don't need that sign in the United States Senate, but now you do. You know what I mean? Now it's like no shirt, no shoes. We're voting on Tuesday at 2 p.m. You can be here. You're welcome to the Senate. Okay, it's sad, but think about that. Last week, Pennsylvania had that crazy escaped inmate story that we followed for weeks. It's the first time in history where the police were like, be on the lookout for a man who's dressed better than a senator. Okay? It's not supposed to work that way. It's not a political point. It's an American point. We're just giving up as a country now?
You always make me laugh.
You're in the Senate, Stuart. You're not going to like a happy hour in Key West, which I love. I look like I came from one the way I'm talking. But there's different decorum for different places. I don't show up to a wedding in shorts and a tank top.
Neither do I.
Well, you will in the future if they get their way.
One country singer, I don't know this story, but I'm sure you do. Yep. Maren Morris. So she quit country music and she's blaming politics. She says the Trump years exposed people's bigoted views and it was all weirdly dovetailing with country music. You explain what's going on here?
Yeah, this is a strategic move. She's trying to get ahead of the curve of celebrity Trump outrage. You know, Trump's polling really well. Yep. Seems like he's on a trajectory to get the nomination. And there's, of course, going to be a lot of performative hysteria in reaction to that. She's trying to lead the celebrity pack because they find currency in doing this. The truth is, Nashville has gotten more liberal, and most people who follow country music would tell you that. That's why there was such a backlash against Jason Aldean speaking to the idea of, not vandalizing small towns. The new Nashville has actually gotten away from that, and they're more of a pop culture, center-left, ideology. But what's going on here, and I find this again and again and again, is the reaction to Trump is manufactured hysteria. And this applies the same way today as it did in 2016. What I mean by that is Donald Trump hosted a show on NBC for 15 years. He was not some fringe guy in a shed leading some uprising that we didn't see seeping through the cracks. He was as mainstream of his human being as there's ever been. He was going on The View. He was going on Howard Stern when he was the king of all media and not the Prince Harry of all media as he is now. And they had a manufactured hysteria to Trump, and that's all this is. What threat does Trump represent to country music? None. Shut up.
Manufactured hysteria.
All it is.
You should register that as a
boom, Varney. That's why you come on the show.
Come
Check
on.
the markets on that one.
Jimmy, you're all right? Thank you, sir.
Right.
Now look